Hey friends, I told you I have another video. This one's kind of short. I wanted to apologize for the sound distortion that I get from recording my videos. See, what had happened was I dropped my phone not too recently, and near where the speaker of the phone is totally cracked. So a lot of times you would hear a lot of muffling, and I apologize for that. So hopefully that's not on this recording so far. But I had a strange epiphany, or call it a download, but what have you, about deja vu and why we're given deja vu. I guess it's a mystery yet to be unlocked and revealed, and I was happy to receive the message. So deja vu. Sometimes in our dream state we have a visual of something that we feel might occur or happen, or when we go through it in our conscious reality, like let's say today something happened with me taking my neighbor to the airport, and I was like, I've experienced this before. I've already went through this. And it just went on for maybe like 10 minutes. And then something else happened later that day, and I was like, wow, this is a total, like, literally a deja vu. And then when I meditated at the beach today, as I told you guys in my earlier video, I've learned what happens with deja vu. It's an editing process. So let's say if we do live in this type of conscious simulation, deja vu is sort of our astral, if that makes any sense, where we can project back and forth of the present, the future, and the past, where we need to edit certain things. So let's say if you dreamt about it 6 months ago and it happened today, you basically 6 months ago did the editing to prevent something from occurring of whence it would have happened today, whatever it means. So let's say if you got drunk on Saturday, it's a horrible example, and let's say 6 months ago your future would have been you got drunk on Saturday and then you got into a fight. If you had a deja vu Friday before you went out to get drunk, then there's an editing process that happens that kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not deferment, but it's sort of like there's a positive offset where something gets removed. And so when you have that connection to the time before you thought you felt or did this, whatever was to occur in between is sort of dissipated. It disappears. It's removed out of a timeline. So I'm learning a lot about, like, people who've made mistakes and they've learned their lesson and they have such conviction, in their heart, but then it's so hard for them to get over what they've done. Excuse me. They can expect several deja vus to occur as a healing process that would remove the circumstance of the timeline from going to the furthest extent, and then thus changing the future the way that it was patterned for you. Because we all came here and blueprinted our path. We mapped out basically our whole direction from the time before deciding to come here to now, the present. But being in a simulation, we're manipulated sometimes, and there are many different types of addictions. I'm not just speaking of drugs and alcohol, but there's shopping and fashion and ego, selfies and social media. There's so many different things that we didn't know that would take place. We didn't know artificial intelligence was going to be basically running the show. So there's a lot of things that were adjusted not for our benefit when this whole social media, emerged itself and dominated. So, me having deja vu with my neighbors today, it made me feel really good about something that I know is not going to occur in the future, because I witnessed I witnessed this several months ago in a dream, and I saw it happen today. So therefore that gap between several months ago and today means that whatever I created in the different realities, or whatever what could have happened with all of my situations of my life experiences, something could have malfunctioned in the future, but then because I witnessed deja vu today, I changed it. If that makes any sense at all. Oh, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Deja vu is not just fake, and it's not just, we have the mirage effect, but this is different. Deja vu is like, you've experienced it before because you did. What happened was, in your dream state, you astral projected to the future to witness something, and you did the changes in your dream state or your projection, and then you come back to your conscious reality to meet that timeline of where you already did the editing for yourself. So let's say, you were to get drunk and then something were to happen. You were to, get arrested for public DUI or whatnot, Having that deja vu physically before the situation happens means you saved yourself. I don't make my videos up I don't plan that. I really don't. So there's my confirmation. I really hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It might sound confusing, but that's the only best way that I can really explain the deja vu effect in the most funniest way possible. I don't like being too serious all the time. Even children have deja vu when they're doing their imagination time or creativity time, and they're drawing things. Children basically draw out their imagination, and they live out their imagination for the first 7 years of their life, because they are constantly creating their experience until they're able to develop consciousness. This is why kids are ever so happy and ever so forgiving until about 7, 8, 9 years old, when they start developing conscious emotions. This was all led to me today during my meditation, so I thought it was fascinating. Anyways, have a wonderful night. Sorry for the shaky video. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. If you need another explanation, I'll be happy to draw this out when I get home and put it in a more formal way for you all to understand. But I love you guys. Take care.